What's up guys, in today's video we're going to show you what $900,000 buys you in every single borough in New York City. We're going to start off with Manhattan. We're going to check out my friend JC Vasquez from Corcoran, listing at 30 East 9th Street. It's listed at $995, so below $1 million, but slightly above 900, so don't kill me in the comments, but I had to show you this listing. This was like the best deal that no one knows about. It's one of the best locations in all of New York City and all of Manhattan. So like this video, subscribe to this channel, and join me on this tour, and let me know in the comments what you guys want to see in the future. Try to get back to every single comment, and we're on the road to 7,000 subs, so thank you guys so much for the support. Now let's go. All right guys, so we're back at 1D, 30 East 9th Street. It's a 2-bed, 1-bath, junior floor, under $1 million. And there's a lot of potential here. Like we walked in, this is the foyer area. There's so many closets here. You can actually extend these closets and make one big walk-in closet. I mean, it's just so much storage here as soon as you walk in. So we're on the first floor, but it doesn't feel like the first floor. It feels like the second or third floor because we're not on the ground level. We're actually slightly elevated. So you'll see in the lobby that we have to walk upstairs to get to this level. But this is the sitting space, leads into the dining area, and then you have a garden here. This is not communal, so you're not gonna have a bunch of neighbors or random people just like watching you eat. It leads into the second bedroom here, great for a guest room or maybe just an office. And then you also have the kitchen here. This apartment is move-in ready. It is a co-op, but the sublet policy is really good. You do have a window, which is pretty rare for New York City. You have the dishwasher here, and it is gas, whereas like if you bought a new building, it'll be electric. And there's a nice little pantry here too. So there's a lot of storage in this residence. Before we head into the primary bedroom, you do have a linen closet here, and then this is the bathroom. So both bedrooms share the bathroom. Primary bedroom is really nice size. This is a queen bed, but you can easily fit a king bed or California king. You have enough space for a sitting chair here. And this is a really great day because it is spring in New York City, so you don't know what the weather's gonna give you, but this apartment does give good light. We actually took an Instagram reel on a sunny day and the light was really beautiful, so we're gonna drop that as well. But this is the closet. You have double sides here, and I could fit in, so it's not technically a walk-in, but it's almost a walk-in. And you have more storage up top for like suitcases and things like that. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of this one. It's a doorman building, great location in the village. I love this location. Let's go over the financials. You definitely have to put at least 20% down because it is a co-op. 20% down on just under $1 million is just below $200,000. You want to budget around 3% for closing costs, so that's an additional, let's call it $30,000. So you're looking at about total out of pocket of around $230,000. So 20% down, your monthly payment, it's going to be just over $7,000. So it's going to come in at $7,363 approximately, depending on what interest rates you get. And that includes a maintenance of $2,124. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, and we'll show you guys the next one. All right guys, so we're in residence 4C at the Frame in Astoria. I shot this one on Instagram a few months back. I was really excited to show you this, and I'm still excited to show you this because it's a really good price for a 2-bedroom in Astoria. We're 2 blocks away from the train and one of the best locations in Astoria. So you walk in, I mean, everything is brand new, Bosch appliances, dining here. There's a nook here, which is a closet. So they set up the dining area in front of there, but that could be moved. Sitting space is really nice. This space is just under 800 square feet. It feels a lot bigger than what it is. Love the sitting space. Love how the kitchen flows. It's nice and big, nice and open. Perfect for someone either having a kid or someone that just needs a bonus room for an office. I mean, the ceiling height is about 9 and change feet. You have central air, recessed lighting, all of the amenities you could want. Nice, natural looking, pre-finished oak flooring. So it feels really good. It feels nice and bright, even on a day like today. It's always nice to have a private outdoor space. What I like about this balcony is you can see on a rainy day like today, which I always tell people on showings, like you want the balcony covered because you could use it all year round. Then you're facing east, so you're gonna get a ton of morning light. You do overlook the parking. The parking is for sale, so they have uncovered and covered spots for sale. And you do have an outlet here on the balcony, which is pretty cool. So if you want to set up like an electric grill, something like that, or some lighting, you could do that. We're gonna head into the first out of the 2 bedrooms. All of the bedrooms are a generous size. This could fit a king size bed, even though this is a queen. I love the big windows. You're not floor to ceiling, but they're almost floor to ceiling. And they're probably about 7-foot windows, maybe a little bit taller. So you have a closet here, pretty deep. I fit in, plus there's shelving up top. There's a bunch of hanging space. And I like the doors too. They're about 8-feet doors. Makes the face really feel like giant compared to like me. I'm like 5'7" on a good day. So I'm guessing this is the in-unit laundry here. So they went with LG stackables. This space could be used to put your shoes. If you take off your shoes when you get home, you can put like a little chair. And then this is the bathroom. So bathroom, nice towel work. You have the single sink here, and then there's a shower tub combo. Let me show you guys the primary. This one is definitely a lot bigger. Queen size bed. You have the thermostat here. So they went with the Mitsubishi units. Closet here, and then they set this up like for office, but you can either use this as for office or even like maybe just more storage. Then you have like this mini balcony, which is interesting. It's cool. It's basically the same view. So we're gonna go over the financials in a second, and then I'll show you guys the amenities as well. Let me show you the parking. This is huge for a store. You definitely need parking in a store. So for the cover spots like this one, these are $75,000, and the uncovered spots like where the Tesla's at, those are $45,000, of course negotiable. And then let me show you guys the lobby as well. So if you're concerned about like packages and things like that, there's a virtual doorman system, and they're able to bring packages. Typically buildings like this, they'll either leave the packages here in the lobby area somewhere or here, but the developer's still in the process of figuring that out. So let's just go over the financials for 4C. So it was a 2-bed, 2-bath, asking $985,000. 20% down is just under $200,000 at $197,000. You want to budget again 4% for closing costs. That comes out to about $40,000. So you're looking at about $240,000 out of pocket. The monthlies are $627 for the common charges and $627 for the real estate taxes. Those are projected. Your monthly payment is going to be just under $6,000 at $5,978, and that's based on today's interest rate at around 6-ish%. To afford a monthly payment of $6,000, you want to at least double that. So say you need to make at least $13,000 per month. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Would you move to Astoria for this one? And I'll see you guys at the next one. All right, guys, so we're at 3 Silver Lake Road in Staten Island. This house is sick. It's $895,000, listed by Andrew Weissman from Corcoran, so shout out to him for letting us film here. It's a beautiful starter home. Come inside, let me show you. We entered this foyer, leads into the kitchen, but we're gonna start in the sitting room. The sellers actually still live here, and they have great interior design space. I love the curved windows behind me, and the property is just beautiful. Like, everything's just bloomed in already, so it feels nice and green. I love that. TV's on this side. The sitting room opens up into the dining area. You have a nice 6-seat dining table, and I love the light fixture here. You overlook Silver Lake Road on this side, so there's another entrance here. So that's how they were able to get the 3 Silver Lake Road address. The previous seller that sold this house did that. But let me bring you into the kitchen. So I know stainless steel is like very popular now, but I love this kitchen. Even though it's a nice white kitchen, it's beautiful. Like, you don't see it often anymore, and it feels really good. It has everything you want. You have the dishwasher, 5-burner stove, microwave here, nice big Samsung fridge, ton of cabinetry, and then I like how it overlooks the deck in the backyard. So this is like a bonus room, right? So they set this up as an office, but what I love about here, it has an entrance. Well, let me show you guys outside before we head upstairs. So the entire space here, it's about 1,400 square feet. It feels a lot bigger than 1,400 square feet. The lot size is massive, 44 by 90. This deck is really nice. Anyone with a green thumb, you have this greenery over here, so there is some landscaping to do. Then you have this nice deck here, which I love. You can host some nice parties. And the main thing, this property is like really affordable. It's in a really good location. It's very close to Silver Lake Park, which is like the central park of Staten Island. This is the side entrance here. So like your guests could come in, they could just go upstairs versus going in the house and then coming out here. And what I like about this deck too, they actually added storage underneath. So like all of the outdoor equipment, like, you know, the soils and shovels and things like that go in here. Let me show you guys the rest of the house now. All right, guys. guys, so we're gonna head up to the upper level. This is what I call the sleeping quarters. So there's 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom up here. Bedroom number 1. This is the primary bedroom. This is a queen, but fits a nice king size bed. You look at the headboard. I mean, you could fit a really big bed here. It has a nice closet, and I love the seller's design choices. It feels like they're interior design. You have a separate zone for air and heat up here. There's a separate zone from downstairs as well. This feels like an Airbnb up in Westchester. This room feels really nice. This is the 2nd bedroom up here. Bathroom's really cool. The single sink vanity, window to let in some natural light, nice stand-up shower, and this is the 3rd bedroom. This is really cool. I mean, both could be used as a guest room. Love the sitting space here. Really nice size closet. Now let me show you guys one of my favorite parts of the house. So this is the 3rd entrance. So as you notice, we came in through the main entrance. We showed you the side entrance on Silver Lake Road. This is the 3rd entrance here. It's pretty interesting, right? So this is the driveway here, and this is attached to the indoor garage, a single car garage. Looks like they actually use it more for storage. From what Andrew said, the sellers actually use this entrance mostly. And then I love this space here. I mean, it feels like if you're waiting for your partner to get ready and the garage is here, just chill. You got the bathroom here. This is a nice space. I like this. And it almost has double height ceilings. So the ceiling heights are really high on this level. They have the area for like the keys and stuff. I love that. And then here they set this up as a media room. So you could just watch football. We're in baseball season now, so you watch the Yankees play. And this is really cool. They also have some storage down here. This is like mechanical. This opens up into another mechanical room and the laundry room. I mean, guys, this is really cool. Like, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. For $895, you can't beat it. Let's just go over the financials really quickly. The asking price here is $895,000. Let's go with 20%. That's going to cost you around $180,000. You want to budget around, just call it 3 to 4%. So we're going to go with 4% for closing costs. Call it another $36,000. So you're looking at total out-of-pocket costs of around $215,000. Your monthly payment here without property insurance is going to be around $5,200, and that's inclusive of property taxes of $574 per month. Let me know what you guys think of this one. I think this is a great deal. If I had a $900,000 budget and I wanted this size of house, I would definitely move here for this house, because you're technically in Silver Lake, where you're close to Tompkinsville and Staten Island, which is really close to Brooklyn. You're probably a 20-minute drive to Brooklyn. You're probably about 15 to 20 minutes to Staten Island Ferry. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. All right, guys, so we're back at Opal 33. We're gonna show you what $900,000 gets you in Brooklyn. And of course, I'm gonna be selfish and feature my project that's not yet on the market. I showed you what the penthouse looked like before it hit the market. We're still not on the market with this project. As you can see, we're finishing up the sidewalk. The interiors are done. The lobby is almost done. We're gonna have a virtual doorman system. We're gonna have parking for sale, $100,000 a piece. This is gonna be the mailboxes. We're probably gonna add some furniture at some point. The elevator is working. This is gonna be the gym area here. That's not yet up and running. With new development, it takes time to get the building ready. I'm gonna take you guys up to 2A. It's one of our premier 1-bedroom layouts. It's $895,000. It's a 1-bed, 1-bath with outdoor space, and you're looking at the beautiful Greenwood Heights Cemetery that is used as a park. So we're gonna just call it Greenwood Heights Park. This is gonna be the refuse room here. The guys are getting everything clean because we're gonna put this on the market next week. So you walk in, you have this beautiful island. I love the island because I chose a lot of the finishes, right? Between the developer UPC and Alchemy Studios, we did a curved island, has the wood here, which you don't see. You have the quartz countertops. We added the Bertazzoni appliances. You have the pot filler. I love these cabinets. Like, you think you can see through them, but you can't. It just gives it a different feel. And this is the fridge here that has the beautiful cabinetry. But what I love about this space, this one has pretty much the same living room as the 2-bedroom, so it's really massive. And you get the floor to ceiling windows, which lets in great natural light. This is east and that's northwest over here. But this is a wraparound terrace. We'll go out there in a second. We have central air, so you have all of the amenities. The washer dryer, they're still gonna install it. This is gonna be the coat closet. Let me take you guys into the bedroom. The washer dryer is actually gonna go in here. And this is gonna be the primary bedroom. Well, there's only one bedroom in here, so it's the only bedroom. But what I love about this bedroom, you face 5th Avenue and 33rd Street, so you do get a view of that green park. And this is the wall of closets here. They're not done yet, so the developer might finish them out. This is a nice closet for a 1-bedroom. Let me show you guys the bathroom. So they're still doing the finishing touches. The workers are working. I love this bathroom because you have all of the mirrors, the medicine cabinet here. You have heated floors, the nice soaking tub here. And they're probably gonna go with a shower rod for European glass. All right, let me show you guys the rest of the building. So we showed you guys the rooftop before. I'm gonna show you guys that again. There's gonna be seating up here, and then you get views of downtown Brooklyn in the city. So let me know, would you guys move to Brooklyn for this one? Obviously, I'm biased. It's my development. Been working on it for years, but you're about 25 minutes from Rockefeller Center at this location. You have all of the amenities of Greenwood Heights, which Industry City is the main amenity that's nearby. And then you have all of the restaurants on Fifth Avenue. So if we walk up to South Slope on Fifth Avenue, there's a ton of restaurants. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll go over the financials in a second. 2A, we're asking $895,000. So based on 20% down, you're gonna need to have a down payment of $179,000. You need a budget around 4% for closing costs, so that's an additional $36,000. Your total out of pocket for this one is gonna be around $215,000. With your monthly common charges of $388 and your real estate taxes of $748 per month, your monthlies are gonna come out to just under $6,000, so $5,825. And to afford a monthly payment of that, you're gonna need to make over $80,000. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and would you move to Brooklyn for this one? All right, guys, so we're in the South Bronx. We're gonna check out what $950,000 gets you in the Bronx. Yes, this video is for $900,000, but sometimes the properties are a little bit over, sometimes they're a little bit less. And I'm really excited to show you this property. It's right 297 East 163rd Street, which is technically Concourse Village, built in 1901. And it was gut renovated a few years ago. The building is 18 by 100, and the building size is 18 by 40. So that means you get about 800 square feet per floor. It is a single family home. Let's check it out. So they have this Nest doorbell. They got this smart lock. So you walk in, you have this mudroom here. It's great for hanging your jackets. These are the original doors, it looks like. They're beautiful. The ceiling height is about 10 feet. The parlor floor is beautiful, right? You overlook 163rd Street. They set up dining here. You have sitting here. Second sitting space, which they set up more as a media section here, looks like. Back here, and then there's the kitchen. Nice big island. You don't have the overhang from the island, so you could potentially still add some bar stools, but they added some more seating here. Bosch appliances. And what I like about it, they have these nice big Anderson sliding doors that are basically floor to ceiling. But we walk out and like you have this beautiful garden back here. You have the fence. I love the rear facade. That red actually stands out, which is pretty cool. So you didn't see the foyer area on this side. You came through there. Let's check this out and let's head upstairs. This is actually a powder room here, which is good. The guests don't have to go upstairs to use the restroom. Well, I love a lot of these details, even though it was renovated. Staircase feels original. Love that wood and love that skylight. So this upper level features 3 bedrooms. You have a bathroom here, nice sized bathroom, big sink, stand-up shower. I actually love this tile work here. This house has a perfect blend of some modern elements but some traditional elements. And this bedroom overlooks the backyard. That looks like an original stone plaster. They set this up kind of like railroad style, but this is the second bedroom. You do have a skylight here, and then a ton of storage the seller's added. And this is the primary bedroom, nice and big. The seller has the office here. Again, love the original stained glass. It's like over 100 years ago. This goes up to the roof, and this is another bedroom that is being used as storage. Let me show you guys the garden level now. But this staircase is beautiful. Look at the wood. You don't really see a lot of these original details anymore. All right, now we head into the garden floor. Love how there's a light sensor. This is a separate entrance here. They set this up. It seems like guest area, rec space, workshops. You have a bed here, and you also have a kitchen. So if your guests are here, they don't need to go upstairs. You could just hang out here. This opens up into the backyard, and then you have a full bathroom here. And on this level, I did forget to mention, you do have access to the cellar down here. It's actually nice and dry down here, which is always a good sign. You have the hot water tank here, massive hot water tank. You have a sump up here, which is really important. And then you have this access point over here, which they used to bring coal back in like the early 1900s to power the house from there, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, it's used as storage. You have another workstation here, electric here. I actually like it. It's really nice. $950,000. You can't beat it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let's go over the financials. So this property is listed at $950,000. We're gonna do the calculations based on 20% down. 20% down, your out-of-pocket down payment is $190,000. You want to budget around, let's call it 4% for closing costs. That's $47,500. Your total out-of-pocket is gonna be around $228,000. Your taxes for this one are only $241. Your monthly payment with 20% down is going to be just over $5,000 at $5,200 per month. That doesn't include property insurance. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. All right, guys, thank you so much if you made it this far. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and let me know in the future what other price point you want us to cover. I always try to read the comments. Looking forward to seeing you guys in the next video.